All right. That's right. That's how you do it. Guns N' Roses, everybody. Guns N' Roses. That's Axl Rose. We got them back together just for the beginning, just for the intro of this stream, just because we've got Nike SB Air Maxes. We're testing out the brand new monitors in the Discord. They are free and they are fast as hell. Look at these. I built these out. Look at my cards. It's not finished yet. It's not working everything that I want it to do. But it is giving you, yes, see, it's starting to understand. It's starting to learn. It's still not pulling the resell data, which is going to be helpful, but it is working, and it's pretty much just as fast as the other stuff, so that's crazy. I'm excited. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's in the morning? Oh, tomorrow. Okay, sorry, guys. Whoo! Take me down to the brick city where the bricks are bricky and the bricks are bricker. Oh, Supreme, give me some bricks. Yeah, yeah. Today they are bringing us some bricks. Streetwear news. I gotta get into the what is the Blonded. I need you to get some of these pants. I want to watch you walking around in these. Thank you. Thank you very much. Come on, you know you want some bricks. Who doesn't want some bricks? It's Brick City Day. Take me down to the Brick City where the bricks are red and they're really damn shitty. I don't think I want any shoes. I'm like on the fence. I've been bit so hard by the Supreme shit shoe bug that you know, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. What's up? What's up, Jesus? I don't think so. I don't know. I think I probably will. I think I'll probably just hold off. What's going on, Luke? I probably will just hold off. We got FTP coming up. Tomorrow we'll see what FTP has to drop. Jesus, this is bright over here. Tomorrow we'll see what FTP is bringing. I will be live tomorrow around noon. We should get the lookbook and everything. We can go through. It's not gonna be that big. That's the only problem. Their lookbook is like, what do you mean? Like the preview, right? Okay, lookbook. Got it. Their lookbook is like the Supreme lookbook, where it's not even this many images, but they do the same exact thing. So we'll get something kind of like this, probably like only this many though, like, you know, at best, you know, maybe like, yeah, like 12 or 16 different images of somebody wearing it. And we did get a little bit of a leak for FTP yesterday. Let's see, FTP. I think, what is this? Oh, this is like an FTP server. FTP. Sorry, I'm in the FTP server. I'm very excited. So yeah, this is our sort of our preview of the preview. We got the Superman FTP. What is it? We guys got some balaclavas. Balaclava clavicle. I'm gonna wait for MM6. I would recommend. I mean, especially for you guys that do reselling, FTP is the price point on FTP makes it very resellable. Especially some. I'm not really into the F Tech stuff, but like if there's any good T-shirts, like that's kind of a cool colorway, but I don't see what it says. Legacy of Time. Okay. It looks like it's just an island. All right, so we only got those three. This is like a sort of in embossed, I guess, T-shirt short combo. Yeah. So again, I think these are FTPs. Probably, if you're a reseller, you should probably focus on FTP stuff this week. Anything good, and we will know what that is. You know, around noon tomorrow, we'll see kind of their, you know, their lookbook or preview, and then the only thing that sucks with FTP is like they don't show you everything, so you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to, you know, do a quick perusal of the website of the web pageth, el webeth pago. But yeah, so got my main goal today. I'm kind of gonna be monitoring how these restock monitors work. I already see that my my regional one not really working. It posted these were all US restocks, and then it's just posting every restock to every monitor. All right, sounds good. But yeah, but we're getting there. I also need to get the resale stuff. It's not being able to pull. Also, it said it can't do direct to cart, but I know it can because the other one does. So that's another thing. But yeah, working that through that. Oh, look at all these kind of came back in too. Oh, out. The Paris one's kind of been in. The green one was that Supreme London. Sorry, London, Tokyo, Milan, New York. Every one of them says New York. Doors. I don't care what you think. Why do you say it's too big? This is what mine is going to give you more details when it's done. This is the Zephyr one. So what are you talking about? So this is a Zephyr one. 727. Did I not get this? 718. It should be on. I don't know. I don't know if it's straightened out at this point. Oh, it got this one. Yeah, but anyways. Ooh, is it running? Did I fuck it up? Oh, it's like failing. $7.24. I see. It failed a bunch. Well, I'm gonna put it on its own little server eventually. So when I get this actually working 100%, because right now it's on a monitor for like every 5 minutes, but then when it finds something, it goes to 3 seconds. So we'll see. I want to see what it does on this drop, because I have it so basically starting in 5 minutes, it'll be running the quick cycle until it stops seeing things restock. So it should come up with all the shoes and then and all that other stuff. If stuff sells out, like the problem with, I'm going to probably set it to be faster than every 5 minutes eventually, but whatever. It's getting there. It's picking them up. It probably does need to be a little faster though. Oh, that was the UK one. Sorry, Supreme. But yeah, there's something going on with it. So it was goofy here. Quiet, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So I think it might have gotten incomplete fetch, skipping cycle. So it's the same thing that I was doing before. Let me post this. From this morning. Monitor this. Put it into my thing to see what the hell's going on with it. Okay. What colorway are you? I don't know if I'm getting anything. I don't know if I want these. You know, quite honestly, if I was going to buy them, I'd buy the gold one. I don't know. That oops, view edit cart. What's in my cart? No. Oh, cause see that one added to cart directly. See, that's what I want with my monitor. I'm gonna have to show it that the Zephyr one can do it. See how they're doing it. Just use the link. Yeah. We'll see. What are you guys going for? You guys, is anyone buying these today? Is anyone going to buy them? Ooh, iced coffee. Look at that. I would get gold. Yeah, I feel like if FTP wasn't dropping, I might buy them. But this is my beginning of the month week, so I don't have as much to blow this week on garbage, and I just don't. I don't know. I kind of wanted some SB Maxes, but not these. I want the ones that came out last season, and I forget the names, but there was a couple of SB Maxes that came out last season, and I kind of wanted those. I'm skipping hard. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of monitor it and see what's going on, and it gives me a reason to be live. But yeah, I don't even know what I'd wear them with. Yeah, exactly. And so like that's the kind of the thing. Like I don't. Did you guys keep buying this thing? Oh God, I hate. The pants have to be full size run still, or I'm gonna quit immediately. If these aren't full size run, I quit immediately. You can't see them. It is though. 30, 32. Look, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. My faith in humanity is restored. You guys, these pants bombed more than the U.S. and Israel did over the weekend. So like these are some of the worst pants I've ever seen, and I'm glad that everybody agrees with me. It does restore my faith a little bit, but then oh look, fat drawstrings all back in stock now. They were sold out. They keep like giving you like sold out, not sold out, sold out, not sold out, sold out, buddy, sold out. And then I want to make sure that it actually pops into wave mode or whatever. It should very soon. Yeah, and I think I should split up. So right now I have this one monitor looking at all of the stupid we've waited forever. I know. Like FTP was supposed to come out like in the middle. Okay, yeah, look, it worked. Thursday, 11 a.m. drop window, opening, entering wave mode. So now it's going to start pulling, it should start pulling everything as fast as possible. So let's see how that works. So eager to see what both have for us. Yes. Yes, FTP, we've got Supreme next week with Mason Margiela. MM6. Mason Margiela. That's how they say it if you ask him how to say it. Mason Margiela. Margiela. I just say MM6 because then it's like MM6. And I can do that. I want to move. I don't know why, but I just like this over here. It's nice and balancing from my big goofy head. So I'm putting it over there. So eager to see what both have in store for us. Yes, sir. And did anybody grab any of these Air Force Ones? They sold out pretty quick. I need to get another one. I wonder how much is good enough. So I almost want another pair of these. I've been beating them to hell right now. I got the dunks that I got. I went and got them in my size, and I forgot I probably need to size up a half a size with dunks because they're a little bit tight. They're kind of uncomfortable to wear the Supreme dunks for me. They're a size 10, and I probably should have got MM6. So yeah, it's like how Wise is like the smaller brand for Yoji Yamamoto, or the Y3 or whatever it is. So yeah, MM6 is like their athletic brand, street brand, or whatever you want to say. from that brand. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like their sub brand, but it's still them. I mean, they still, but it's like their cool side. You know, like, hi. It's like if Louis Vuitton had like a little fucking brother that you wanted to fucking smack upside the head because he was always like dripped out in Louis Vuitton because his brother's Louis Vuitton. But then he's like, I'm MMC. I'm little Louis. Oops, sorry. Don't want that.
Belt.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I pressed a bunch of buttons, but I got no. Here we go. I'm sorry, Travis.
Belt.
Okay, belt. Got it. There's no belts this time. It's just shoes, Travis. Come on. Get out of here. And then, Kanye's here. Kanye, you ready? What do you think about these shoes?
Awesome.
Oh, okay, Kanye, great. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you for your support. I love your shoes. Kanye? Okay, good. Price on these ain't too bad. No, that's the other thing. The price isn't bad. So I kind of was like, well, 140 isn't that bad. But then it's like 170 if you're checking one out, it's like 170 to get to your house. I'm starting to want to buy these shoes. I know. I don't want to say don't do it because it is what it is. But yeah, the price point on them isn't bad because it's like the Air Force Ones, they're only $20 more than the AF ones. So honestly, it's not a bad price point. If they were like 200, I bet like if you get good sizes, like anything 12 and above, or really small sizes, you can probably easily make some money on these. When's the leak for week 3? I guess it's gonna be Monday. I gotta wait for those Asians to leak it. Those Chinese don't fuck around. They send out or it's either I don't know if it's Japan or China, but some Asians, they leak. It's probably China. Let's be honest. Like who's a cheater? Who's the biggest cheater in the world? China. Okay, like it's probably them. That's probably where it comes from. But I get there's usually a post on Monday from some Chinese place, and that's what I use for my leak videos. So, either Gert or Kimchi Mamba in the Discord will post it, and then I'll make a video. I bet they added padding for skating. Well, they're SBs, so yeah, they'll probably have like a thicker. That's the other thing too. I'm not sure if you size a lot of the SBs I size up on, so I don't know. Gold might get a couple good sales on big sizes, but they're going under retail in a couple months. I mean, probably. It's like everything, right? If you can't sell for a reseller, I guess, if you can't sell it right away, like what's the point? You're cooked, son. You're chopped cheese at that point. Chopped cheese sandwich. Always look on the bright side of life. You'll be looking like this on drop day. I'm gonna be looking like that when I get my stupid packages in, because I'm not gonna get a crown, and then I'm gonna be crying. Look at this guy. What's going on here, subpar? You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Check this out. Been really debating getting this piece, but it looks like there's an error or it's on purpose, but the face is not symmetrical, and that's how the actual screen mask looks. Okay. Yeah, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's the screen mask. They tried to make it. Dude, that thing's gonna be like over 2K. It's diamonds, man. They gave us a fucking silver chain last year, and it was like $800, dude. It's got diamonds all over it. They're gonna fucking shove their fist up your ass, go through your mouth, come back around, down to your wallet, pull it out all the way back through, and take all of your money, take all of your cards. They're gonna take your social security. They're gonna take your insurance cards. They're gonna take everything. They're gonna crumple up your wallet. They're gonna chuck that wallet over to Iran, and then they're gonna go, that's how much it costs. That's how much this is gonna cost. It's gonna cost you everything. It will cost you everything. So yeah, no faith. Let's see who knows. Look at him. Oh! But I think it looks good. I mean, it does look cool. Like if it wasn't this thing's gonna be $2,000 at least. $2,000 at least. But it's not gold, so I guess there's that. I didn't get the crown either with the belt purchase. They better send me a crown. My problem is usually I get fucked on the free gifts because they just sent my packages yesterday. Like I just got confirmation yesterday that it got a label. So probably they already sold. They already gave them all away. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes though it works out in my favor because sometimes they don't have the stuff in earlier, but cost an arm and a leg and also about as big as a quarter. You think 10 grand? I mean, again, if I wouldn't be surprised. You saw that watch that they did. So it's like I'm not going to tell you no, but that guy was like, I hope it's $1,500. That's why I just said $2,000 because I just wanted to make sure that it was above. Like I'm like, it's definitely not going to be less than $2,000. That's just what I was saying. So if it is 10 grand, maybe I don't think it's going to be 10 grand, but I'd say a sweet spot is between $2,000 and $5,000, somewhere in there. But if it is, Jacob & Co. is on crack. Like, they're on a heavy dose of crack. I want to check out these monitors. I want to see how fast the monitors pick shit up. And actually, I'm going to use the monitor, hopefully, to go to the shoe and see how quickly it gets me to the page. These are not adding to cart yet, so eventually when they do, when I get these to add to cart, it's going to be faster to pay attention to this than to pay attention to the actual site, if it's working properly. The regular silver without diamonds was like 50. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I said. Sweet spot, right? 3 to 5. 3 to 5. All right, come on, monitors. You can do it. I know you're working. I haven't seen, it's not done an actual drop yet. So this is my big monitor thing. 50, 54, 5, 6, 7, 10. So we should get it now. Now, Supreme. There it is. It's pinged it. Oh, I see it doing it. They're in. Damn you. It shows it right here. And it didn't post it. Man, I don't know why it didn't post it, but it is. I see it in the monitor, so maybe there's something goofy with that. All right, let's see here. We've got. Oh, they're 168. Liars. Size 4 though. Goddamn. Pick up a size 4 in one of these, and you will make some money. The little Asian feet need these. We got a full size run. White. Yeah. See, if it was 140 something, it probably would. Because now 168. 178 plus tax. You're spending 200 on these just if you single cart them, and I'm good on that. No, hardly any branding either. Just the back tag, the insoles, nothing on the side at all. They glow in the dark a little bit. Yeah, and the only other branding really is right there, and it does say SUPREME on the lace holders there. But yeah. Okay, so now I gotta see why it didn't pick these up. Did not post these. Let's see. Now I've got to yell at stupid bot. Full size sitting, yeah. I don't think anybody wants them, especially now that they're $20 more than what everybody thought they were. It's not sitting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then anything above 12. That makes sense. You buy the big giant ones. I'd say the gold. I'd assume the gold will go faster. Yeah, it looks like gold has been kind of cut down to these smaller middle sizes already. I feel like gold is just gonna have the least amount of stock. So if there's ever like, yeah, these are gonna be here for a while. I don't think anybody gives a shit. Also, not a big giant drop. Yeah, the gold ones are kind of moving a little bit, but not. Again, like this would somebody was saying the other day, like biggest size. So yeah, usually anything above 12, and then if you kind of with the smaller ones, usually, especially those Air Force ones, but like anything really small usually goes pretty good too. Like these 4.5s, the half sizes can do pretty good, but again, like there's a sweet spot to the small ones too, and I don't really know those that well. All right, so this is down to 10s. So they're gone. They're getting kind of ate up now. The black ones pretty much most of the full sizes all the way to 12 something. Yeah, and the rest of them are to 12. So the gold ones, like, yeah, I mean, I think we said that. We're pretty confident there. Should I grab one? Now I should grab it. Size 10. Size 10. That's my size. 192 out the door in Arizona. Did you get them? The regular silver without diamonds. Oh, wait, so we're talking about the other thing. Add to cart. Let's see. Check out now. I don't want it to show everything. That was the only thing. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not putting up my shit. Okay. Yeah. So 168. And then mine would be. Let's see what it will be. Oh, out of stock. Sold out on me. I was just wanting to see what the price would be. From California Boy. Hold on. I'm sorry. I know you're not looking at anything. I'm just going to pick these out. Down gold is down to 9.5, and let's just in case I make an accident, I at least want my size. Okay, let's check out now. Okay, let's see what it says. Awesome. That is not going to. I'm glad I didn't need to buy these because there's some 194 out the door for 194. Okay, I'm gonna. That's all my stuff's gone. There you go. 194 out the door for that. Crazy. 194 out the door for the to go to California. Just want to see the price. So California is another. What'd you say it was? 192. Okay, so $4, a couple more dollars to live in California. Honestly, I should just have Highland buy everything. Anything that's more expensive, anything that's like this expensive, right? You save on the tax because he doesn't have any tax. We waited forever for FTP. Oh, I want live chat, boys. Boop. So I wonder why this did not restock though. It doesn't show the restock because it's not on the list originally. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, that's disappointing. I'm sure it's just because it wasn't on the site yet. So it's gonna have to refactor. Like, oh, something new is showing up on the list. It's new. It just like that was very weird. That's annoying. Let me look at what these restocks did. Yeah, they did it right. Maybe because it was shoes. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I'm gonna fool with this later. It's not the time. They could have had it. They could have it. Yeah, they can have it. Let's see here. Skate shoes. Why? Still on the old shit. Almost gone for the golds. Um, Pretty much the real sizes here. Anything above 10 went pretty quickly. But then, yeah, I don't think it shows you, but this is going from 6 to 10 now. The black is going from 6 to 11 now, pretty much all the sizes in between. And then the gold only has 7.5, 8, and 8.5. So only the 3 sizes left in gold. Font, thank you again for the I designed Supreme sticker. Oh, yeah, I've got it here. I'll send it to you. You said you liked it. Yee, I gotta send it. I gotta send this to you, and I need to send this other one to Huzzah. Told her I'd send it. Pull them out so I can... I'm pulling it out so I can, yeah, remember to do that. I need to find a couple little pieces of cardboard. 7.5, 8, 8.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all sizes from where there, even the half sizes, and then 6 to 10, even the half sizes. So yeah, there you go. What a great, wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo. Yusurski. Okay. Well, there you go. We came, we saw, we conquered, sort of. If you wanted them, you got them for sure. I went in like what 3 minutes after, and the 10 technically sold out on me in the gold. But yeah, with the 168, it's turns it into a $200 shoe to get it to your house. So not as interested. If again 148, 20 bucks, it's a difference. I mean, it's a difference. I think that you could. I think for reselling these, right? I don't think $200, especially again if somebody wants them, and they'll sell out. And if somebody wants them, I don't think $200 is that crazy to pay resell on a shoe, because most shoes are more than that. But if that's retail, like, what are you really doing here? And again, hoping that a $168 shoe sells for, you know, $200 isn't really that's not the goal. That's not the goal. You shouldn't have been doing that. Beep 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 doo doo. No members yet. Oh, I see. What are you doing here? Stream Health Shopping. So I need to start tagging. I'm going to tag products. Oh, there you go. Seller. I wanted to try this. Are you guys looking to buy anything? Is there a company? That's what we should do. I can do this for you. I can hook you guys up with deals, but you have to tell me, like, what are you looking for? What are you shopping for today? Right? I'm part of this like affiliate program, so they let me like they have like deals. And if I tag a product, like okay, nobody's buying that. But like a high-speed HDMI cable, oh, that's $79. Good lord. Who would buy an HDMI cable? Who's spending $79 on an HDMI cable? Good lord. Anyways, I think I get some discounts in on stuff. So if there's anything from like Best Buy has like almost, that's got a lot of shit. Cooling fans. So yeah, if there's anything that you guys are interested in, I can actually, apparently I can look it up even on these lives and just tag a product. That actually is pretty convenient. But yeah, Font, what do you want? What do you want? Flaunt. My name is Flaunt, by the way. I want you guys to 8, only the 8 left there. These are all still down. Blacks are all the way down to 11. And then now the white pair has broken the 10 barrier. It is only 9.5. Let's tag a product. Okay, sellers. Nope, no Supreme. Can't do that one. There's no Palace. Can we tag FTP? Nothing there. Come on, Kith's got to have something. No. I'm trying to see if there's any of these places that we look at. Nike? Wow, no Nike. No Nike. What about... I know Puma has one. Yeah, Puma. Nobody likes Puma. They want you to do it. Here. Look at this. We can do all these. Look, all these products. Nobody wants any Pumas. Anyways, if there's any things you think these would do good in the resale market once sold out, probably not. But I just said I kind of just went over what I think about them, quite honestly. Where I don't need this next to there anymore. I think the gold ones are probably the rarest pair. Obviously, they sold out the fastest. There's only size 8 left right now. It's only the one size. My problem really is the overall price point, and then plus there is no branding on it. People, if you're gonna buy a Supreme shoe, you should buy a shoe that actually has the word Supreme on it somewhere. Even those last Dunks weren't very good, but they actually did resell. I think like probably the sizes that would potentially resell would be 12 and above. And again, I think the resale on these is going to be like right around retail. Maybe if you hold them for forever, you can make like $50, but I don't think so. I just there's no demand. Like they sat here they're still available 14 minutes after the drop. So that should tell you that nobody gave a shit. I know, I'm going to bring it back to him. I told him I could bring it like in an hour or so. When we were in here, I'm like, where is it? He's like, in the car. Okay. He said he didn't need it, though. I almost bought the white ones, but held out for next week. Yeah, I think that the rumor of... So, between the rumor of MM6 and FTP dropping on Saturday, I just... Yeah, these poor little shoes got stuck in a bad window of streetwear time. I also feel it's weird that FTP waited until like Supreme and Palace were back dropping to do theirs. They could have had an open window. There was like 2 weeks, like right at the end of January and beginning of February, I think that really didn't have anything. I'm hoping next week drop is the Scream shorts. I don't think so. Next week is supposed to be, again, this is a rumor, and I've heard that they already have some of the stock going to the store, but next week is supposed to be the MM6, so the Mason Margiela collaboration. So that should be next week. They won't do two. They shouldn't. Generally, they don't do two collabs in the same day. That doesn't mean that it won't be there, but I think the Scream stuff is going to take up its own week. You know, it's like I expected deck and everything, right? The Scream. It looks like there's going to be a pretty big Scream collaboration, but still, man, that stupid Travis Scott one with whoever the other guy is. Hold on. If you like Scream, I think, and especially for the price, it's pre-order. But where is it? Oh, this is from the other day. Palisonic. 8 drops you don't want to miss this week on a Thursday. Thank you for telling me about 8 drops that I don't want to miss this week. So 8 drops is Palace. It's Palace, like 16 pictures of a single Palace thing. Okay, why is this broken? Come on, website. Okay, here we go. This week's Palace, alongside blah 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 Kith. Cactus, like this is they did this yesterday, and all these things dropped at the beginning of the week. All right, here we go. This Cactus Jack Scream capsule. Don, yeah, yeah. There you go. Sorry. Don Tolliver. And it's on his web store. I mean, I think this is a good. I think this hoodie's awesome for what it is, and it's glow in the dark. 120, like it's not even. It's and the Travis stuff is okay. I'm assuming that because it's collabed, it's got to be similar. But I don't know, man. And it's the zip up. You get the face mask thing there. Come on, for 120, like. Plus, you don't have to worry about it selling out. Like, it's not going to be a reseller, but it's because everybody gets one. Whoever wants one can get one. 7 to 8 weeks, that sucks. You're not going to get it until Halloween anyways. You're going to get killed by the Scream guy before you get it in stock. I guess that's the issue. Yeah, 8 weeks shipping. They haven't made them yet. They're made to order. That's the reason. They're like, hey, this. That's the other thing, too. The thing about made to order that you have to be cognizant of is that this is a mock-up. This isn't an actual piece. So this is what it ideally will look like. That doesn't mean that's what it's going to look like. Okay? Like there's going to be some production problem with the face mask on the zipper or something, you know? So this is not a picture of what it looks like after they make it, if that makes any sense. But it'll probably be close. That'll probably be close. And 120 makes me think that it's probably going to be shit quality because it's not like these guys are giving you discounts, right? So yeah. And that one shirt too, the shirt with the chain. This is a cool shirt too. But I know you guys, the core guys are like, that's not real Scream mask. I ordered 4 different orders from Supreme and they shipped my last order, not the first ones. I just got confirmation yesterday on week 1, so that's pretty normal for me. Actually, normal for me is Monday. That's what worries me about actually if I could actually get anything here. Drop calendar. What do we got? Oh, the Supreme drop. Got him gold. Look at him go. We're gonna end this event. It ends at 9. Why do I make it an hour? Nobody interested. You guys need to start using my freaking drop calendar, you jackasses. Yep. All right. Yeah. Late confirmation on week 1 all the time, right? Well, yeah, because week 1's giant and busy. So, yeah. Late confirmation week 1. So the code skip the cycle. Never. Detection worked. Okay, so the Discord query itself looks fine. The real issue is the flow. Items detected. New variants. Post called query called alert queue and sent Discord webhook, but the alerts did not go. Did you see any Discord messages at all? No. No Discord messages at all, you dumb bastards. Got it. Okay. Super late. I need my jeans. I was planning on a fit for this weekend with the wolf grays. I know. What is it? Richard? Ricksard? Rick's too hard. Yeah. That's funny. Yes, sir. Oh, FTP leaks. There you go. Uh-oh. Do you not put FTP? Borland doesn't do FTP. We're in trouble now. And not that you need to fucking post FTP leaks, quite honestly. Mr. Balenciaga got through, no problem. Definitely not buying though. Yeah, everybody got through, no problem. You might get it under retail. Yes, I think in 2 weeks. Like if again, I would say that if you want these shoes, 2 weeks. Try to buy them in 2 weeks. Give it a week and a half at least. When the Timmies start getting these in stock and the price starts plummeting, get in our Discord. Anybody that bought one, get in our Discord, drops wherever. I bet you can pick them up for under retail. Or definitely at just straight up retail and make them ship it to you. Are you getting the full ghost face zip up, my lord? You know what? I don't know what does it look like? I gotta look at it. Let's look at it. Is this it? No. Oh my god, you know how expensive that shit's gonna be? I want to see view all. Is it a hoodie? I kind of like this thing. I like this picture. But then yeah, somebody said it looks like he's doing 6'7". I'm like, oh man, it does look like he's doing that. This too, the old school, like this is their old. They had that box logo that kind of had this America bullshit on it. So that's kind of, I think that deck is kind of the old 9/11 box logo. Oh no. No, I don't want that. It's the problem is it's made to order. Did they do one here though? The Misfits stuff. I think they're kind of they're missing on the Misfits. These are kind of cool though, huh? These stick out a little bit. Fiji jerseys. I thought this was cool too. This is some kind of different paint or printout. All this stuff is like glittery. It's a little busy though, but you getting anything Supreme Ghostface? I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I guess it just depends on what's dropping, you know, right? Because it's not like Misfits tee so tough. Yeah, but then they have like I think this stuff is cool too. Like I'm kind of interested in some of this stuff. So again, it just depends on what's dropping. There's some stuff that I probably want to focus on more. Like this piece right here also gonna go hard and gonna sell out and resell a lot. These great China wall things can just go bananas. So if there's other colorways in this too, like a black one, yeah, could do well. But that brown one's nice anyways. Is there a bunch of? Oh yeah, there's a brown one's better. Yeah, these great China wall stuff. Those guys make really cool things. And the last group of things that we got from them, they were some hoodies, I think. Really cool, right? Hold on. Is this old? Yeah. So this was like, I think this was the last one. Yes, the skull. This is one of the things I regret not getting. It was expensive, but I think the black one, sheesh. Either one of them, actually. Actually, the teal one kind of popping to me right now, but like these a lot. The cool pants. Goes into the pocket. That's kind of a cool design. They should do that again. And the hoodies were okay. These did, the black one, I think that did really well. And they had like the gradient up the side. Really, really well done. Really nice stuff. So, and I think they did really well in the aftermarket too. Like these jackets fucking blew the hell up. Supreme should have a store in Texas. No, they don't want to go there. Somebody said, it was the funniest thing to me somebody's like, they're not going to go to Texas. They don't agree with them politically. And I said, they have a store in China. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They don't care about, if they don't care about China politically, definitely don't care about Texas. Definitely don't care about Texas. I bet it will. Like, seems like Dallas or I don't know, maybe even Austin or something like in that area. It seems like that would be not that Austin's big enough, but yeah, I mean Dallas or Houston, right? Even Houston, I could see it in somewhere in Texas. Where are you at, Richard? We grave robbing that Supreme casket, right? Yeah, for sure, for sure. We definitely grave robbing that Supreme casket. I like the black zip ups. Yes, yes, yes. They're the best. Houston, yeah. See, I probably would see it probably make more sense in Houston, right? But I could see Houston or Dallas. But you know, knowing Supreme, they would like drop something in Austin or San Antonio just to be stupid. Biggest city, baby. I just think it's the most. I mean, I don't want to say, it's the most like urban-y city. I don't really think of Dallas as like being down, like I don't see a lot. I don't think I see a lot of. I imagine you see much more Supreme in Houston than you do in Dallas. Not to say that Dallas doesn't rep it either. There's got to be a lot more. Is Houston a big? You said it's bigger. Houston's bigger than Dallas. I would apply in a heartbeat. Now, Supreme next door is the best city in the world, Washington D.C. Okay. Best city in the world, Washington D.C. Okay. Best football team in the world. Okay. Best basketball team in the world. Okay. Best baseball team in the world is Washington, D.C. Okay. Dallas would be amazing, but wouldn't really. Dallas would be amazing, but it wouldn't really thrive in Dallas, kind of behind. Yeah, sixth biggest city in America. Wouldn't that be. Why don't you just do that? Okay. Travis, what do you think?
Belt.
No, that makes complete sense to me. Complete sense to me. Travis, do you want a Supreme in H-Town? Travis, if it's Supreme showed up in H-Town, what would you buy?
Belt.
He's stuck on last week, quite honestly, people. I don't really know what's going on with Trav. But he definitely would want a store in H-Town, right? And that he's from that area. And he repping. Actually, Houston Astros had a Supreme collab this season. Well, yeah, I mean, all the Chicago White Sox had a collab this season too. Last season. This past. We're talking about the past. We talking about last season? Last season. This is a game. This ain't last season. This is a game, and you talking about last season? Last season. What are we talking about? What's some of your favorite pieces this season, Font? This season? So far? Or things that are... Obviously, my favorite piece of the year is this sold-out gold SB Air Max 2 CB94 low. Gold. Wow, I can still get the black ones in my size. That's crazy. Belt. I'm a little bit pissed that my monitor didn't pick up the new items like it's supposed to. Not that it's that big of a deal. You knew it was dropping. I want it to restock things, but the monitor detects restocks. Meanwhile, wave mode kicks in. Cycle skipped to protect. But there's actually an even earlier problem. There's an exact bug when Supreme returns to 4:29. After 3 retries, skip cycle, no alerts fired. Items were already in the queue to alert, but the cycle never finished. The fix is fire the alerts before skipping this cycle. Yeah, thanks. Well, I mean, the alert is the most important. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Things that are coming up. Yeah. No, definitely. Yes. Things are catching my eye. Let me go back into... Is it this one? Oh, this is the Great Wall. Actually, that is definitely catching my eye, by the way. the China Great Wall nonsense. View all. Okay, here's what's catching my eye. These actually were good piece. They came out already. I like these gun things. I'm kind of interested in those. This ostrich shit's gonna be expensive, but it is fucking cool. I mean, those like it has some pants. I don't know, man. Something about those stupid blue ostrich pants is kind of cool to me, but I'm not gonna buy those. This jacket's cool. I don't know where that came from. Lambskin leather. Doesn't say. It's just a Supreme jacket. I think that's a cool. This is a pretty cool leather jacket. Big old branding on it. I think these will do well. They'll be kind of expensive. Lambskin. It's gonna be fancy. Is this the varsity? Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's see here. Got some Vanson. This is gonna be expensive for no reason, but those are kind of cool. I just don't like that it's super cropped like a motorcycle fit. These guys are kind of cool. Let's see, jackets. These coaches' jackets are pretty good with the big thing. We've got the bandana shit coming out again. Technically, oh, these are the anoraks. Any anorak that Supreme makes is technically a box logo, by the way, even though they don't call it that. I don't know. These gun things are I like the bags more than anything, but pretty good. A Misfits fleece is interesting. I mean, obviously black and white makes more sense with any of the Misfits things. See, like the jersey, right? Like the black and white is like their colorway, so I bet those colors will go really quickly. This kind of split up jersey is kind of interesting because it's like a bunch of their older things put together. That's kind of neat. I don't know if I want it though, per se. I do like this design too. I think it's kind of a cool design, but he is saying 6'7", so what can you do? Can't really deal with that. Let's see here. Gravedigger stuff. Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna like. Dang, this thing is super nice. Monster Jam Gravedigger. I expect this earlier because I think Monster Jam is going on, or it's going to be going on soon. These should be okay. If you guys want to flip some stuff, those will probably be decent little hoodies for that. What's this? This is a mess. It's kind of neat. It's got a lot of shit on it, though. I'm trying to see if there's what I want. I got what I wanted. I told you I wanted this guy, and I got that. That's on the way. I don't know. Some of this American stuff is kind of cool too. I want to celebrate America. I'm gonna wear that jacket and walk around in Iran for a couple of weeks. Ghostface Killer. These will probably do all right. The Scream shorts. It's kind of funny. Generally, if I had anything under my shorts, people would scream at. Not in a good way. So that's normal. Sweatpants, pants. Is there a Scream hoodie? Did they show? What's up, Beeb? At work, wasn't looking closely. Sheesh, that gold pair sold out. Yeah, I mean, like 20 minutes after the fact, yes, it did. Dang, Bengals. Cincinnati going strong this year. Look, they got this tie-dye thing, too. Cincinnati. Oh, that's probably out already. I think this polo is kind of cool. It's like it's weird. They have actually some cool polos, which I'm not probably ever going to be buying a polo. It's hard to say, man. I think a lot of this stuff that oh, this is a kind of cool shirt. I think a lot of this stuff I like. I like this with the SUPREME. See, that's clever. I like it. I like that they did that. This is kind of a cool jacket. What's the back? Nothing. And then this thing, yeah, some of these hoodies. What is this one? Overdyed studded. See, I like the black overdyed in that. It kind of has that cool vibe too. Same as the Great China Wall shit. Pinstripes, S logo, devil. Yikes. Polo that just released was a sleeper. Today, the one from last week. I didn't notice. This thing? This beaded polo? I mean, you know. I don't like it, but it did sell out. I don't think they make a lot of stuff with that either. But yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. All I know is that I'm pretty sure. Like, look, every other one. Oh, the solid colors. I know that I sold this out. I need commission on this one, Supreme. This was full size run the day after, and then I went on a tangent about how cool this was and how I got it and how you're an idiot for not buying it. Then it went out. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Scream hoodie with Supreme. Oh yeah. That yes, I do like that one. Yes. I definitely like that one. All products. Where was it? Scream, right? I know. Oh, this one. Yeah, it was hiding. Yeah, definitely this hoodie right here is a cool one. I don't know if it's like too gimmicky or not, but definitely like that's totally like a October. It is. Why is it in the spring summer? I guess you're gonna get it finally, because if they put it out in the fall winter, you're not getting this for Halloween. You're getting it like 2 weeks after. Did you flip that hoodie, or it's personal? No, I'm gonna keep it. I haven't done anything with it. It hasn't gotten here yet, but yeah, I'm keeping it. I'll look. I'm not dumb. Like, I have 1,000 hoodies. I just don't have a zip up hoodie. I had a Palace one, and I fucking lost it. I left it on the airport, and that one was very nice. I'll show you the one I had. Yeah, this is the one I had. The back is super cool. Zip up. And somebody in Dallas, I think, actually ended up with my version of this one. Look at this one, is so cool with the little spider on the front, and then he's coming down the back. So yeah, that was my 100% one of my favorites. That was my favorite zip up hooded sweatshirt, and I lost it. Just like I lost my hat. I lose everything. I lose everything. Moron. But yeah, this is a cool one. Actually, this one's cool too. The gray's kind of, the red probably looks good too, but it doesn't seem like the red has the outline around it, or it does and you can't see it because it's red. So it might look weird on the red one. October every month, baby. Yee! You said this is Mexican colors? I mean, it's Italian colors too, right? It's Mexico, it's Italy, it's Iran. There's a lot of green, white, and reds out there. Let's look it up. Let's see here. These are all the different flags that we could make with that. You've got Mexico, obviously. Italy. Italy is just the opposite of Mexico. No, it isn't. It's the same as Mexico. Oh my goodness. You guys literally stole Italy's flag. What the hell are you doing, Mexico? Algier, just green, white with the little moon there. Cool. Iran, yep, that might be a different flag by the time we're done here. Hungary is Mexico turned this way. And then Bulgaria is Hungary. No, it's not, because it's flipped it differently. It's got red. Oh, boy, imagine being like an old-timey person and maybe like these two people are fighting and you got to remember which one is yours. Am I red, white, green, or am I white, green, red? Which way am I supposed to go? I don't know. Then we got Belarus over here. I mean, that's a little bit stretching. I think that's mostly just red and green. Lebanon's got the dang tree in the middle there. This one's got yellow. We're kicking out Suriname. I don't even know some of these countries. Burundi? Where the hell's that? Turkmenistan. Gotta love that. That sounds like someplace Borat's from. Oman. Okay. Madagascar. That's kind of orange, though, isn't it? Wales. Hell yeah. We can get you Welsh boys in here with that one. Tajikistan. Jesus, what are you jacking up? Jakistan?
Okay.
Oh my goodness. The Maldives. We got Basque County in Spain. Okay, well those are not Chechnya. All right, so we got a bunch of them. Ours is more drippy. Mexico. Well, you know what? Look what Mexico did. They took the Italian flag. We got a darker green for sure. But you guys just took the Italian flag and you put like a stamp in the middle. You're like, what is it? A hawk on a rock taking a daily streamer alert. Yeah, every day this week. Look at me go. He was saying that he was saying that this is Mexico colors, and I was like, well, it's got to be more, right? And then you look at Mexico stole Italy's flag. Like, what the fuck? Mexico, why? Why wouldn't you just, why, they were like, who do you hate the most, Spain? And like, Spain's like, we hate the Mexico, or we hate the Italy. And they're like, we're going to make our flag look like Italy then. Eagle, baby. It's an eagle. It's not a bald eagle, though. Is it? Is it a bald eagle? America! This is my favorite eagle. This is an American eagle right here. America! Fuck yeah! Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah! USA is a Zionist puppet state. Your mom is a puppet on my penis. Oh, snap nizzle! We had to steal something. We are always on the opposite side. That's fair. Everybody is on the opposite side of America. America! America! Fuck yeah! It's the best song. I just need to start playing that song over and over again now. For all you folks out there that want to fuck around and find out, you bout to. America coming. Better watch out. Cuba. Hola, Cuba. El Trumpo is coming. Hopefully Cuba's ready. Bro, can you... Okay, I'm sorry. Stepping back. Can you imagine this? Imagine you're at war, and nobody likes you, and everybody's bombing you because for some reason you decided to just bomb everybody. And then you decided to take 88 of your leaders and bring them all into one building to pick a new leader. Seems like that would have... I don't know how you could assume something would go wrong. Pinga. Chupa de pinga, cabrón, pendejo. I know a lot of the bad words. You gonna shit on Trump, weak ass. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be the same, dude. Did you see how they did the stupid thing in Venezuela? They microwave beamed him and just took the guy. Cuba doesn't have any way to stop anything like that. Boone said, "Fuck this drop." I kind of did too, though, didn't I? We're looking at stuff that's coming out later. So yeah, we literally destroyed Iran's military in less than a week. Like every leader that they've had has been dead in 10 minutes of this thing starting. So Cuba's gonna be a fucking cruise port by the time they're done with it. In a fist fight, yeah, they got good boxers for sure. They're definitely more on the boxing side. But we don't do boxing anymore. We got MMA, so it's not really a fist fight. We'll just bring in like fucking, I don't know, anybody. Ultra light beam, yeah. We just bring out Goku. I mean, we got Goku. He will come out eventually. We got the Japanese on our side. So we got Luffy and we got Goku in reserve if we need them at any time. And I'm just assuming that One Punch Man is in Japan too, right? Can we just assume that? So if we just get him to go there and he goes, "Hey, who's leading this thing?" And then he goes, "Oh, it's me." Puh. What now? Who's leading? Puh. You know? I actually went to my first UFC event 2 weeks ago. Oh, wait, which match was it? Who'd you see? Yeah, no, I might have to agree with you. Yeah, Cuba probably does win in a boxing match. And if it's a cigar rolling competition too, they'll definitely win. Although I think they moved most of those people to the Dominican Republic. But yes, Cuba. If we're talking about like, if we're having like a best in class kind of a competition, Cuba definitely wins cigar rolling, and they do better. They'll do okay in boxing. I mean, we do probably have better boxers, in general, in the United States. I'm sure we could find somebody that could take on the Cubanos. But yeah, I think on average, like if you just averagely grabbed an American and grabbed a Cuban, they would probably beat an average American in a fist fight. Sean Strickland versus Mexican laws. Oh no, I'm sorry, Rich. I don't know. Maybe you don't care. Maybe that's fine. I'm assuming you were talking about the flag, so I'm gonna assume you're on the side of Mexico. Sean Strickland. Okay, that was pretty good, right? I don't know if I watched that one or not. I was playing cards, I think, and they had it on and it was behind me. So I used to have a buddy that was super into it, and I'd be at his house like every week playing poker. So then when he was super into it, I was not. So I would just watch everything there. Does Mexican have a name? No, that's his name. And in this corner, wearing the red and white and green trunks, the Mexican. Oh, no, he fell down. He's dead already. Oh, guess Sean Strickland wins. Winner. I was going for Sean. I won 600. Oh, okay, well, good. And so you were in cahoots with that guy. Okay, got it. You told him to fall. This is like a Pulp Fiction kind of a thing, right? Where did you have to get out the back real quick and run? That's probably what happened. We got some FTP tomorrow. Quite honestly, nothing in these pictures makes me go, "Ooh, I gotta have it." You do see this though? Is this the FTP watch? We already sold those though, so probably not. It looks like he's just in a bodega. Like they just went to some bodega and started taking pictures. Oh, this is a grocery store, I guess. They just started taking pictures in some grocery store. That's funny. Isn't that a very FTP thing to do? Trying to find a physical copy of Resident Evil Requiem for the PS5 is a nightmare. I don't have it for the PS5, so no. One of my friends, I don't know if he's still doing it, but for like 3 or 4 of them, he was the writer for all the Resident Evil ones. So the one that started in like Africa or whatever. So I don't know if that was 7 or fucking when that was, but he was writing for the franchise for a while, which is kind of cool. I got a copy of that one, and yeah. Those Resident Evil games are so good. You know what my favorite games? I was thinking the other day because my kid's starting to really like getting to the point where he could probably play some cool games. I was like, my favorite game ever, my favorite franchise. Well, not ever, but probably is my favorite franchise. But it's BioShock. I love that game so much, and they've always, because it's so creepy and weird. Like that's totally my vibe. Like the 1940s creepy. Everything looks like very 1950s, but there's like this eerie feeling all over it. You got any small business game shops you can hit up at Sean? You might get lucky. I mean, I would just like eBay it and then try to start pricing it out. But yeah, if you want to get a deal, you probably just need to run into some game shops. Yeah, BioShock's my favorite. I got to work on the remastered version with one of these. I mean, didn't do anything on it. Like it was just remastered, just making sure that nothing was broken. But worked with some guys on that, so that was kind of fun. But didn't really have much to do with the game itself at all. Just it was neat that we got to do that. Top tier for me also. Yeah, like BioShock. And I was thinking of a fun game. Those, what were the ones, God dang it. Uncharted. The Uncharted ones were really fun. And they kind of fell off. I don't remember if they got bad or not, but that first game was so fun because it was like, also God of War did it too, but it was like, those were like the first couple games, I think the PlayStation games, that would, you would kind of seamlessly go in and out of the story mode. So it felt like you were still kind of playing during the cutscenes. and you had to like press the button at the right time to make it to, so like it just felt like such much more of a story and a movie than any other game had before. So some of those are cool. Uncharted single-handedly sold me on PlayStation. Yeah, it's a super cool game. I think it just ran out, and obviously Tomb Raider was cool, but not quite the same. Like it was like an upgraded version of Tomb Raider. Pulled me away from Xbox. Yeah, the Xbox. Like, how did the Xbox fail so badly? Like the 360. There were more 360s out there other than Nintendo's. Nintendo always has the most, but there were more 360s out there than any other system. I was about to bring up Uncharted. Good story. Yeah, Uncharted is good. Good story, and it was just fun to kind of see. It felt like it was so seamless the way that you went in and out of the cutscenes. I thought that did and again, God of War did that too, right? Like the original. I haven't played the newer ones, but God of War is such a good game. And then like the Half-Life series, so those were good. Portal. You guys ever play Portal? What a game. Going through 11 360s with the red ring of death beyond pissed me off. Made the Switch easy AF. Yeah, and I think they failed next gen. Like they made a bad announcement early on about backward compatibility, and everybody was like, fuck you guys then. And then the PlayStation, like the next day, they were, well, this is funny because I was on the inside. We were building games for both at Disney at the time, and the Xbox came out and did this announcement. It's like, yeah, we're not going to allow backwards compatibility on this one. You're just going to have to deal with it. And everybody's like, fuck you. And then the PlayStation literally had a press conference the next day. They also were not going to do backward compatibility. But then during their announcement the next day, they saw how bad the reaction was for Xbox, and they were like, "Yep, we're gonna backward compatibility. Everything's gonna be backwards compatible. So don't worry. You're gonna be able to play all those games on it." And like all the devs were like, because what they basically had to put. This is fucking crazy, but for the I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I imagine they figured it out by this version, but they pretty much put a PlayStation 4 inside of the PlayStation 5 so it could run the other games too. I went PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, PS4, PS5. I had every single console on Earth until this new generation. I don't have an Xbox whatever the new one is, the X or whatever. I don't have a new Xbox, and I don't have the PlayStation 5. And I don't have a new Switch. So this generation is the first time that I've stopped buying them. But since I was 10 years old, I think I had every single system except for I did not have a Jaguar, and I did not have what was the really expensive one that you had the arcade cabinets too. I did not have a Neo Geo. So I didn't have those. Everything else I think I had. Moving on from like the 90s on. And I just stopped. This gen has been absolute trash, though, because all they're doing is pushing power. So they just made them computers. There's nothing. Your PC now is, well, I mean, they're about similar, but just get a PC, and it's good for. It's more expensive to get a PC, but you only missed out on like 3 games. Jaguar, well, and most of those games I can play on PC, the good ones. Like if I look at what is this? Hold on. Resident Evil Requiem. But yeah, everything is how does this work? Is this working? Yeah. Oh, my bad. There you go. So yeah, so like they pretty much have every game, right? This is just on Epic, not even Steam. Steam has everything. So you can get almost everything through the Epic launcher. They did such a good job on building their little platform. Everything through Fortnite, and then they built out from there. Also, they do make the Unreal Engine, so that helps. You could make your own games. I don't know why I don't know why I've not done this, but like literally just download the engine and build whatever you want. Like it's free. You know that? It's all free. And nobody builds games. And we still spend millions of dollars to build these stupid things. And you can just do it in your house. Like if you had a friend that knew how to use like Maya, and that's probably it. You just would need somebody to build out the models at the end of the day, and then Unreal's pretty easy to deal with. Is why I skipped high school so much. Downloadable copies need to be significantly cheaper than physical copies for me to entertain. Sure, but I mean, again, like Steam, right? I don't know. It is what it is at this point. I get it. Like Fortnite goes away, and then all that money you spend in Fortnite is gone. But what can you do? Obviously, that's still their thing. And what's funny is, to be quite honest with you, the industry is not, the people at the top of the industry don't fucking know what's going on, because like look at the biggest hit right now in games is probably Roblox, which is a free to play game, and most of the games inside of it are built by the users. So it's a free to play game that doesn't pay for anybody to code it, except for like just the back end system. It's a free to play game that people just build worlds in, and then they rev share with everybody in it. And eventually, people will make something. Eventually, the kids find something they like and they play around in it. Then somebody buys it, tries to monetize it, so then they move to the next thing that's free. So they don't know how to make money. The higher ups don't know how to make money. Their way of making money in the past was to buy something, ruin it, make a bunch of money off it, and then throw it away and find the next thing. Right now, they're buying it, ruining it. Everybody's leaving. They're not making any money because these kids don't spend money in Roblox, really. They have some money, but it's like you can't really make... It's like mobile. You can't really make money in mobile as a company like Disney. You can make money in mobile if you're building it out of your garage, right? Because it's just you and your 3 or 4 people that are building it. So games is in such a weird place right now because the big companies can't not make games, but the big company games aren't making the money that they need to keep going. That's why a lot of these companies are shutting down or ingesting development teams from, like, they're buying up companies. And so there's only so many game companies right now that don't like funnel into Microsoft or Blizzard or just, Activision, whatever it is. There's only a few places that are independent still. So, and it's not going to get any better. They're going to phase me out as a consumer with gaming. I think that you're just going to figure it out. Like, the free-to-play games, like, as long as you don't, like, again, with Fortnite, you don't have to pay $1, and you play everything in Fortnite. It doesn't matter. Like, if you don't have a skin, people will be like, oh, you just have the noob skin or whatever, but even still, whatever, put $10 in there, buy one skin you like, play it forever. I mean, right? Like, you don't have to spend $1 on that game, and it's super entertaining, and it's been, like, one of the biggest games for 10 years. Same with Roblox. You don't have to spend any money there. Like, the FOMO is what makes people spend money there, right? Like, I'm playing Fortnite, I see you playing with the Snoop Dogg guy, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, I want that one too, and then I buy it, because it's like impulse buy city. That's all they make money on. You don't have to buy anything in these. So that's why it's like, when you go to, like, a PS5, or even a Switch now, $70 for Mario Kart. Like, what? Like, so am I going to go and buy... My kid will play Roblox all day long. Am I going to go buy him a $70 Mario Kart game that he's going to play for like 10 minutes and then go back to play with his friends on Roblox? Why? Like, I feel like that's a ripoff for me. Although, yeah, Mario Kart's a fucking great game. It's probably worth $1,000, quite honestly, the amount of fun you can have with that game. But still, like, we've been used to a set price for a long time. That's also, to be fair, they've been around $50, $60 for a very long time. And they do try to up the price. The only time they try to up the price is when they make a new system, right? Like, but still, like, come on, guys. Like, if it was $50 instead of $70, how much more are they making, overall over in time? I don't know. I mean, they have people that do that for a living to figure that out, I guess. They almost got me to play Fortnite with those Mortal Kombat skins. Yeah, I got those. I have a big collection of skins for absolutely no reason. But what can you do? Oh, it's a cool game though. I mean, it's fun. It's my buddy gave me Call of Duty. I got to start playing that now. You're making solid points. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, so it's like, you know, whatever. Top chat. Oh, that's why. Live chat. Someone probably already made Mario Kart game in Roblox. Yeah, no, they did. I mean, they did. It's not, again, it's not as good, but it's close and it's free, right? And those kids just, right now, he's playing some, like, it's crazy because they binge this shit, right? It was, what was it, like, steal a brain rot. And then what happens is that guy who made that game sold it to a company. And that company now goes, we're going to monetize this game. And as soon as you put a monetization film over the top of that free game and you fuck up all the mechanics that the kids are into, they leave. So you just paid $1 million for something because it was getting 20 million. They were getting 20 million users in for like there was like hours at a time when they do these special events. 22 million concurrent users in that one game in Roblox. That's the most ever in history. I think it got up to 30 million concurrent users in that game. That was the highest. That's the games that you spend 70, 100, however much money that you want to spend on it cannot get the amount of players that free game that costs $0 to download and play got. And they want that. Yes, there's Call of Duty, there's Counter-Strike, there's Fortnite. They've made every single game. They've made a dumbed down version of every game in that game. It's and their engine's really good. Like we built a Roblox game. It wasn't very good, but we built a Roblox game for some people, and the engine is easy to use. Like anyone could download it and make a game. Like it's not hard. Like it's a lot of it's just drop and drag shit. So they do a great job. It's one of the best games for like empowering the user. It really is, even though it's it is what it is, but it really is a good game for that. So yeah, I don't know, kids today, right? What can you do? All right, folks. Control. Oh, let me see where we're at here. Gotta get you their stupid things. Where's my guy? Dang, where's Lee, man? I don't know where Lee is. Where's Lee been? You been gone. You been Ghazi. Chat. Okay, we're good there. Any emails today? Nothing. Okay, cool. Younger kids only really gravitate to what they're put in front of. I don't, well, sure, younger, yeah, but I mean, kids that are in school are going to want to play with their friends, and most of your friends don't get $70 games either. I mean, unless it was bought for the group of the family or whatever. Like I can see, like I would see an adult going, "Oh yeah, we should get Mario Kart," before a kid is like, "I want Mario Kart." Nowadays, you know what I mean? Kids don't care about the same. Yeah, well, they never did. I mean, we didn't care about the stuff that our parents liked. They're not going to care about the stuff that we like. It's a different generation too. Can you believe this? Like, when you go to school, and again, we'll talk to them about like our experience in school. It's like, oh, you don't want to get bullied, or you don't want somebody to bully you because of X, Y, and Z. That doesn't happen anymore. Like, if you're a bully in these schools, the whole school fucking attacks you. It's like, not that that's a bad thing, but I mean, like, the group. This world has turned into like the biggest like groupthink bully, like victim group of bullies or whatever. I don't even know what it is, but I mean, it's good. Like, most of the kids are nice. Like, they're not really being a shithead, and if they are, like, everybody's like, "You're a shithead, you're bad." So like, it's not cool to be a bully in school anymore. It's cool to be, cool with everybody, which makes sense. It's kind of funny. When I was growing up, you didn't fuck with the big guy. You wanted to be his friend. I mean, I'm sure you still do to a degree, but Oh, sorry, I don't want that in there. Sure, you still do to a degree. Bullying was great for character. Yes. I mean, you had to figure out it was almost like a puzzle, right? You knew where to not. You'd have to go around this hallway so you didn't walk past that guy, so he didn't start shit with you. I was actually fortunate. I was pretty cool with everybody, even the guys that were like that. What's funny is one of the biggest bullies in our school, like, if you know, quote unquote bully, was really nice to me. But we were really good friends, and not like we hung out, but like in school, like we would hang out in school, and he really liked he liked me a lot. And there was a guy that tried to I don't even remember why, like he was just being an asshole. Maybe because I was new to that school, and then I just like I don't know, quickly became part of like the cool group. I didn't even know it, but you know, after you're there for a little bit, oh, those are like that's the top tier group in this middle school. You know what I mean? And that both the guy was like a rough dude. Like if he didn't give a shit about getting suspended or nothing, but he was a good guy. And somebody started fucking with me like, you little blah blah blah, and I talk shit. I run my mouth, so you know, the guy was wanting to beat me up. And I remember like I was getting ready, like okay, we're gonna throw down. And the guy's like walking up to me. I'm like, I don't know if I can beat this guy up. And his name was Scotty, this guy. He stepped right in front of me and he said, you better turn the fuck around if you don't want to get knocked the fuck out. And that guy was like, and he turned around and walked away. I'm like, that's a real one. This boy's a real one. And I'm going to stick with him. But yeah, that guy was awesome. But yeah, so I've been fortunate to be on the right side of that. And that guy, I mean, bully. I mean, he wasn't like fucking with nerds or anything. You know what I mean? Like your average bully. But that guy was not going to fuck around with anybody either. If you talk shit to him, he'd fucking drop you. Like, he didn't play. He's in the trailer park kid. Yeah. He was cool, though. I like that guy. I wonder he's probably in jail. But, remember some people back in school. He's probably in jail. He's dead in jail or something. I don't know. Because I moved. I was only in that school for, like, about a year. So, and it was like one of those weird, the perfect situation. Then I moved to Florida, and I had like one friend not real. I had one close friend going through the whole rest of my school career. Was friendly with everybody though. Like again, nobody really fucked with me. Like I was fortunate there because I feel like I'm, people kind of dig me, but some people don't. Some people hate me. Like I think I can rub people badly. I mean, obviously, look at old Larry. He didn't care for me that much at the end there, and a lot of people. I don't know. Again, I run my mouth. That's what it. Whatever. Get over it. It's free country still, even with our Nazi dictator Trump. That's like it just shows me like if you say stuff like that, you kind of come off ignorant. Even with like you can dislike the guy. Like he's not a nice guy. Like he's not trying to be a nice guy. You don't have to like him. I didn't really like Biden or Kamala at all. But at the same time, like I want them to succeed. Even if I think I think their ideas are terrible. But hopefully I'm wrong and their ideas are great. And everybody's rich in a year. That's all. Like that's not going to happen. That magic isn't going to happen from anybody, but... Okay, shit. I got to get going here, guys. Anyways, nonsense aside, I will be back tomorrow, too. We're going to do 5 days this week. Holy shit. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about FTP, probably around noon tomorrow. So, this is Pacific time. They should have a bigger... It's just going to be a few more pictures. But they should have a bigger lookbook tomorrow, and we'll get to kind of take a quick scout and look at what might be dropping on Saturday for FTP, and we'll go live on Saturday too. Holy shit. We're going to have a 6-day streaming week? What? And then I have to take the Lord's Day off? Goodness gracious. We might have to do the Mike T, and I got to get this interview down. I think we're going to like all get together and play Fortnite to do the Mike T Believe Me interview that I want to kind of like fold into another video that I've got going on. So hopefully we can do this. People still pointing the fingers across the eye. Yeah, they always did that. I mean, again, The folks that are only into politics because Trump bad never paid attention to politics ever in their lives before, and it's very obvious because they're like, this is going on. It's always went on. We have always been complaining about this. Brrr! They're taking money from these people. They've always been taking money from these people. Yelling at the president isn't going to stop it. Getting Congress and the House to change laws is the way you do it. Getting them to keep term limits. Nancy Pelosi was in office for fucking 50 years. I'm 20 years older than the generation below me, and I have absolutely no idea what the fuck they're talking about. So there's no way that Nancy Pelosi should be passing legislation on technology or anything that is modern, because she's from the fucking Stone Age. Like, they should only be in there for a couple of terms. No, it's your side, not my side. It's always your side. Yeah, I don't work for them. I tell you, I voted for Trump. I don't give a fuck. Those other people were crazy. I voted for Trump. I don't work for him. I can say that I don't like them going to war, but at the same time, Iran was going to happen. That was a kettle about to boil over. It was going to happen eventually, and he just took care of it. So I don't like spending. I don't like America spending money in other countries for any reason at all. Any reason. I don't care if you want to cure fucking AIDS in Africa. I don't care if you want to blow up Iran. We shouldn't be spending money in other places if we still have American citizens that are homeless. If we still have American citizens that are drug addicts, that can't get their lives together, that are on welfare, that can't do anything, that are crippled, whatever it is. If we still have problems with American citizens, do not send money somewhere else. Do not deal with other people. Do not fuck around with other countries. We have our own problems to deal with, to spend money on. Spend it here. Spend it here first. When everything's perfect in America, then go fix the other places. That's my opinion. Nancy shouldn't be talking tech. Did you see that there was an old thing, like probably, I don't know, 2000 maybe, where it's like some fucking 80-year-old senator telling Congress about the internet, and where he's like, it's like trucks going through, it's like these big trucks going through these tunnels, and the trucks are the information, and the tunnels is the internet. Preach, Flaunty. Hell yeah. We need to focus inward. Yes, I've always said that. I said, and they're like, well, we need to kill them, lessen the military. No, we don't. Just bring them here. Why can't the military, wouldn't you rather, as a military person, would you rather be in Iraq shooting somebody, or would you rather be in the United States building houses? Like, okay, when we're not needed to blow somebody up, build shit in America. Bring them back. Like, you can serve the military by building houses for people. You can serve them by cleaning up, whatever. You can put them to work in the United States to do stuff that you would have to spin up organizations to do. And you have plenty of military members that are just kind of hanging around, right? Just not, again, I know that they all have jobs to do, but what I'm saying is you can reallocate what they do. And then you can kind of kill other programs that were doing these things, that were just spending money to give, like, whoever's in charge $1 million or whatever. We have a massive problem with melding with everyone else's bullshit. It will undoubtedly bite us in the ass. Meddling. Oh, yeah. Well, we meddle because they make us. We meddle because they make us. Because every time something happens, the whole world looks like... Example, right? Ukraine. Russia invades Ukraine. What does the entire world do? America's over here. Russia, Ukraine. What should we do? Or what are they doing? Do we do the opposite because we hate them or we don't like them? Whatever. So we are the focus of the world, no matter if we want to be or not at the moment. But yeah, I mean, we do meddle. I mean, and again, meddling caused 9/11, right? Meddling caused 9/11. Meddling caused Vietnam is basically meddling. Korean War is meddling. I mean, like everything is meddling. Snipes just went live early access on the Laker Force. Snipes went live early access with Lakers Force. That's a great way to end it. Everybody get out there. Go Snipes. Go to Snipes for the Laker Force. And yeah, there you go. We have weapons that'll shoot incoming weapons down, but instead of taking the 9/11 planes down, the government allowed that to play out. It's not a conspiracy, so please let's not even try that. They did not want two of the most expensive buildings in the world to go down. Maybe the guy that owned it, because there was a big insurance and he's usually there and he wasn't there, so maybe. But I don't think George Bush was. Again, here's my thing: either George Bush is the smartest person in the world to help make this huge thing go down, or it's just incompetence. Same with Trump. Like, you can't say that he's a loser who's a broke loser that's no good, and still be the most mastermind evil human being on earth. They're either one or the other. They're not. Like, Elon Musk is either dumb or he's a genius. You can't just say he's dumb, but he's smart, but he's dumb. He's really smart because he's a Nazi, but he's dumb because his company sucks. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Great topics. Love discussing shit like this. They have a queue. Sorry for holding you. That's all good. I don't have anything. I need to go bring my kid. He left his backpack, so I have to go bring it to him. Not that he needs it. I know, like, they're 12. What are they doing? Oh, you didn't have all your information. Didn't have all your information. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really most of politics. If you really want to, everybody has their opinion, and generally your opinion is wrong. So, like, you don't know you don't have. It's like it'd be like you taking a test on something that you've never heard of before, and the only way that you get to take that test is watching a TikTok video, and then you go take that test. Watching a random TikTok video about it, and then you're going to take the test on it. So you don't have any information to make calculated decisions ever for anything, because guess what? They don't talk about it. Like the shit in the government, when you guys are like, they're doing this, they're doing that. There's so much red tape in the government, even with there's so much red tape. There's so many people, like the Epstein stuff. I know they're like, Trump's not releasing it. You know, there was like 3 Democrats from New York, which the stuff was in New York, 3 judges that were Democrat judges from New York that has been halting this for a long time as well. And then that's why they released like 8 billion files, because that finally got overturned. So there's so much nuance to all this stuff. And it always gets boiled down to Trump, like Trump's ice. Trump's ice shot somebody, is what they say. Is it Trump's ice? It's the guy, that lady's in charge of it, right? He delineated power to her, so it's her ice. And did they? And were they not allowed to do it? You know, like that's not where I'm trying to say what was right or wrong there. But like, again, if a cop has pulled someone over on the side of the road and you get out of your car and start trying to get in front of the cop so he can't talk to that person, what do you expect to happen to you? Do you expect them to go, oh, I understand, sir. That's right. I guess I won't pull this guy over. It's dumb. No matter what your political ideology or conspiracy theories are, you're still going to look crazy to help people. Sure. Yeah. Well, look at this. Even the stupid Pizzagate thing, right? Where and it's funny because all the people that are against Trump were going, this isn't real. This is fake. And then you go, kind of looks real now, doesn't it? Stephen Colbert. I just lean way heavier into what I believe. That's all you can do, quite honestly. And honestly, it's most of this. Like, we've lost touch with reality as far as politics go. It should just be your own personal thing. You shouldn't really. There shouldn't be random people shouldn't be going, why are you voting for? Who are you voting for? Why are you doing that? Like, that's not a. That's like a. It's almost. I'm trying to think of a good analogy, but it's like walking up to somebody and going, how big's your dick? What's your dick size? Oh, that's too little. Oh, it's not 12 or it's not 15? Oh my God. Like, it's like, that's not a question that I'm gonna answer to people that often. Like I don't want you to know. It's you shouldn't care. You shouldn't care because you should have your beliefs. You should be happy with those, but then you should also be realistic. Like all last season, where they're like, Kamala's gonna win Iowa. Like when I heard that, I'm like, well, he's gonna kill her. And I said that the night of. I'm like, this thing is gonna be over by 10:30. It was over by 10:30. It was over by 10:30. Like it's just if you step back and look at reality, because you hear the 10% of people online saying whatever they're saying, you think it's real? No, it's not. And most of that is for clicks, right? Any TikTok video you see, anybody like that, they're just doing it to get clicks. So it's obviously never real. It's never true. And even CNN, like they don't tell the truth. They really fold the truth. And I saw the funniest shit the other day before I go. ABC, the live ABC feed about the Iran shit. In Los Angeles, downtown, a bunch of Iranians were going, "Yay, we love you, Trump." And then there was another group, like it was like a handful, like say 15 or 20 people that were protesting for Iran, I guess. Like they were, Trump bad, right? That's what it was. They let the Iranian person, they interviewed them both. The Iranian person said one thing about, oh, it was so hard to live in Iran. And it was like a half a sentence that they cut out. And so they only gave that one little clip. Also, when you looked at the scene, I couldn't tell if they were for or against whatever they were. You couldn't read any of the signs. It was far away. They go to the protesters that are like basically pro-Iran and like don't bomb the dictator of Iran. Those people got 15 minutes of to talk. You were in the crowd. You saw all these signs, which is funny because half of the signs are I have something about Iran, and the other half are anti-ICE. Then there's some that are LGBTQ. Like none of them can come together. That's the problem with the Democrats. Like they're all on their own little islands, and if they don't like that island, so if you talk about that, we don't like that. But this, some of them don't like this island. It's funny. Like they're all over the place. So but they actually organize better, I think. Like the Democrats really know how to organize better, and they know how to talk to people better. But again, they're talking to like these 1% groups that it's like that's not really what you're gonna win votes. You're not gonna win elections with those 1% groups. The movie They Live was a documentary. Yes, it was. That's fucking deep cut right there. All right. They Live. There we go. All right, guys. I do got to get out of here, though. Thank you guys for joining me today. Congratulations, anybody that copped the shoe. I mean, if you wanted them, you got them. No question about that, unless you just were asleep until 9. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. Got to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to do it again. We got a 5-day stream week this week. This is going to be, it's going to be crazy. What'd you say? Love that you can have convos like this, dude. I dig it. Yeah, I mean, it's realistic. The Democrats do things that are good. I love the Democrats as far as their social initiatives go. And I honestly feel like I would be happy if you said, let the Republicans run the country from the business side. Let the Democrats run the country from the social side, right? What's socially acceptable. And now, again, they go a little bit too far, but if we could come to an agreement there, I think that the world would run really well, because I think the Republicans are generally more business-focused people, and they built businesses, a lot of them, and whereas the Democrats kind of just are regular people that want, like, a trans guy to be able to get a coffee whenever they want, so, which is fine. Like, yes, everyone should be able to do what they want. And then we should also try to be fiscally responsible and do, as a country, we shouldn't just give everybody's money for free. But yeah, if both of those groups could kind of mesh a little bit more together, we would have a really good party. But they're doing this right now. For the last 10 years, they've been just slowly walking apart, and I'm seriously doing this like, oh yeah, I get that. Oh yeah, I get that. Well, that's crazy. It's like, okay, well, there's too much crazy on both sides for me to really like fit in. But whatever. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Gotta go.